Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to effectively clean your Traxxas RC car and how to oil all the parts and gears in your RC car. So first you're going to want to dump out any of twigs, anything that's in it, and we still have a little bit of dirt that's caked in the corner, but we'll be able to get that out. And then you also want to take your body and of course take out any batteries, anything that might be inside of it, and just dump it out. If there's any twigs, like right here we got little grass stuck in the wheel, just pull that out and we'll get started cleaning. So now with that dirt that was caked in the corner of the RC car body, we're going to take our hose and just wash it off, and then we'll use our rag. So now it is time to use the rag, and we're just going to take a rag and just brush inside. If you want to go crazy, you can use some soap and you'll be able to get into that too, and just rub inside of it, get all the cracks out, and the dirt will come off. We aren't too worried about the inside of the body because that's not really a part you see. However, on the outside you might want to scrub that. If you take some Dawn dish soap, you might be able to get it sparkly again. And if you have cracks in your RC car, it might be best to, on the outside, once it dries, put some duct tape on it and it won't be too flimsy. Now for the RC car itself, you want to take your rag that is wet and just take out all that stuff. If you have some dirt still in it, you might want to just put it upside down and then just rub it off. And again, if you wanted to get a little bit of soap, you can put it on, but for me, I'm just going to use a wet rag and get in all those areas. The main thing we're going to want to do is work on the greasing. We're going to take some Traxxas RC car oil. If you don't have that type of oil, you can always use WD-40, which I use that sometimes, but just make sure that you get all the grass, anything that's stuck in it, and you just want to scrub it all out. You get everything out that might hinder your driving experience. So now it is time for the lubricant. So before we put that on, we're going to want to take our RC car battery and then plug it in, because we are actually going to need to run the car while we grease it. So next, take your lubricant. I use the Track Power right here. And so what you're going to do is just shake it up a little bit and then get the grease or a lubricant right in all these little areas. Anywhere there's a little hinge, you might want to put it right in there. Some of the greases and oil are actually used for inside the motor, so they may actually tell you to put it inside, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to use it on all these areas where you may need it. And so you might want to put it in the springs, anywhere where there's really a hinge where it could rust. Some of the WD-40 grease that they actually have, you actually need or it's like a rust, it goes against rust, so it's good to use. So you just want to put that on, make sure your battery's there, and next we're going to try to turn on the car. And so now your car's on, and now since all of it is greased up, you want to just let it sit there for just a little bit, like I would say maybe a minute or two, and then start to run it. The grease may fling off a little bit, but you just want to get it all in those tight areas, and then lift up the car and then move the front wheels. Now your car should be pretty lubricated and ready for the road. So the times you want to lubricate your RC car are if you're done mud bogging or running it through water, because what could happen is the water could get inside the gears and it could rust them. It could also get inside the pins or hinges, which could prevent you from turning your car easily. And it's just a good thing to make sure that your car is dry after running it through water. I've had it before on one of my more expensive cars where it actually starts to rust. Thankfully, I had some WD-40 grease, it penetrated the rust and it actually dissolved the rust a little bit, and now the car's almost back to new. So if you have a car that actually does have rust on it, I would suggest getting some sort of lubricant that penetrates rust. This is the best option for you to have. And then just make sure when you're done running it through water, make sure you lube it up, make sure that the tires run smoothly, and then your car should be able to turn and move as fast as it normally did in the beginning of buying it.